Blowhole.
Welcome back to another episode of the Blowhole podcast. I am your host, Brian, as always, joined by our second host, Dominic, or as some may call him, Dingo, or as he likes to call himself, Dinko. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, yes.
self-given nickname. Like all the
um,
cool nicknames, self-given one.
where did that come from? Because originally it
I
was something
don't dox
else.
my username. Don't dox my
Your old
username.
username.
Um, yeah, I had an old username. I wanted something like because I had like a classic Xbox username. Like everybody had like Sniper Wolf XX32.
Like
I
my
had
Monster
right.
7774 username.
Right. Correct. Yeah, like everybody had one of those because they had it where you couldn't have the same username as somebody, but then eventually they developed the hashtag system or whatever you want to call it, where they just gave you invisible numbers behind your username that you would need only when adding each other and shit like that. Um, so when that came out, I thought, okay, I want a more memorable and short username. And I was playing, I believe, it was definitely an FPS game, probably Tarkov at the time. And I was shooting people in the head. And when I'd shoot them in the head, in my head, it would go dink, like dink, 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 dinking them in the head.
Okay.
So then Dinko was just kind of the way that I
And
assigned
Dinko was
a
born.
a name to that idea of shooting people in the head. Yeah.
Interesting. I just I
And
I've
because of the
seen
hashtag
everything.
system, I was able to have a quote unquote unique, simple username.
Do you think there's anybody else who has that?
Yes.
Is there
It's
really?
take it's taken on Tarkov every season. That's why
Really?
and it's not taken on other things, so that's why when it's taken, I'm Dinko Dinkerman.
Dinko
Yeah.
Dinkerman.
Yeah, Dinko Dinkerman.
That's pretty
Um,
funny. There was more thought behind that than I thought.
yeah, there was. Yeah, it was time coming though. I had the same username since I was quite young, and I wanted something. I feel like I can't say more adult in reference to a video game handle, a
That's
a
that.
username handle, but that's kind of was where I was coming from. Wanted a
My
more
username handle or my Xbox gamer tag is
you're
what you have said multiple times on the podcast, and I just said. But that was literally when I got my first Xbox Live account. That is what my username was. I've had that since I was probably fucking 9 years old.
now. Um, I don't know what the 4 is about, but the idea of Monster 777 is actually smart. Because I mean, you could explain if you'd like, but
It looks like the monster symbol, or it's supposed to.
which
At least
is
that was my
for a fucking
thinking.
kid, for a kid that's smart shit. Because I didn't know that like for probably a year or two when I knew what your username was until you finally told me. And yeah, it looks like the monster logo. Look at 3 sevens back to back. It looks like the monster logo.
4 was the number for one of Monster's either Supercross riders or maybe it was Snowcross riders, one of the two. But it was they sponsored said person to do whatever sport they did, and their number was 4, and that's why it was
I
that. I
see.
can't remember who it was.
I see. Sean Snow White. Sean Snow White. Sean White.
No, no,
His
not
middle name's
not.
Snow, right?
I mean, I'd assume so. At this point, it's
Yeah.
gotta be. And if it's not, he should change it to Snow.
He should. He should change it. Watch Disney
It just
soon.
makes sense.
Disney
Watch
will sue him.
that. Yeah. Oh.
I'll put a stop to that right away. No, we have rights over anyone named Snow White. No, they'll let him
Yeah.
do it for 10 years and then they'll sue him for all the money he made under that name.
Yep. Yep.
Then they'll get him. Yeah.
Disney's sneaky like that.
Oh, they're sneaky, all
Oh.
right.
Since we were kind of on the topic of sports, not really, but kind of. So I know you don't watch basketball,
LeBron
and
James.
LeBron James.
and I really don't watch basketball. But right now is March Madness, which is the tournament
Wow.
for college basketball. If anybody doesn't know, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what March Madness is. Okay. So
It's
every year,
making me loony. It's making me mad.
this is such an original idea. You're gonna be surprised. It's so original. It's unbelievable. Um,
Well,
so,
if it
so
has something to do with basketball, I don't know how well I'll follow, but I'll try.
um, so every year for March Madness, everybody does their brackets, right?
Yes.
So I came across a bracket the other day, but it is not a bracket for um March Madness or for basketball. It is a bracket of figuring out what the best munchie foods are.
Like being stoned munchy foods or just like 4 college games putting them out munchy foods?
It's just like if you I sent the bracket to you so that you could see it. It's in our chat. And so take a look at it and you'll kind of understand more and obviously we'll put it up on the screen. But I think we should go through this and see what our champion snack is.
Champion snack. Okay,
And
hold
if
on. Where the fuck did you put it?
podcast chat.
Ah, I found it. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at it. What do we start at? Left or right side?
I don't think it really matters wherever you want to start. Choose a section and we'll start
Fuck
there.
you. You're right. This is gonna be a lot of editing. I'm making this. I'm making this simple. I'm not going crazy for this, but I will put it up there. But god damn, it's a lot of shit. Okay. So we have 4 for those watching, and I will put up the whole bracket at one point. But for those listening, there is a meaty/cheesy bracket, a salty bracket, a bracket just for chips, and a sweets bracket. There's quite a lot of contenders here.
Yeah, I think total there's oh shit, no, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 32 options.
32
8 in each
options.
bracket.
Bricket?
Did I say bracket? 8 in each
Yeah,
bracket.
he said bricket.
What's the
Okay, where are we
brick, brick,
starting?
brick, 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 brick. It's fun.
Brick? What are you talking about?
It's from I couldn't tell you what it's from, but it's from some cartoon or TV show as a kid. I just remember
Dude,
that scene though.
this segment, not the bracket one, but the one that I'm going to bring up as a small tangent. I don't know if this will go in because I don't know if either one of us will actually remember. But do you remember there was like a bar game, like a game that was at bars that was a basketball game, and when you'd miss, it would say brick.
Like
I I think it
no,
was
no,
I think it was on the tablets.
I don't ever
Fuck, I
I don't
can't remember
remember
what
that.
this is
Were
about.
you just sitting at a
Regardless.
gambling game and you thought it was a basketball game? And when you'd lose the $5 your mom gave you, it would just say brick. You weren't supposed to be playing the games. The bartender wasn't paying attention because you weren't supposed to be in the bar, so it didn't matter.
I'm from a small town, so that's very possible. It's very possible that I was at the gambling machines. No, it was something else, but maybe it was unique to my experience. But there was a game where, like the shooter would stand still, but the hoops would move back and forth, left to right, and then you would have to hit the button and time it to make them go in. And when you would completely whiff, it would say brick, um,
Huh.
and it said other things when you made them or whatnot. Uh,
Did the thing that you were playing it on have multiple games on it, or was it just that game?
I want to remember it as a like the modern day tablet games where they have like the little tablet at the fucking table at Olive Garden and you can play like
Okay,
trivia.
okay.
I
Okay,
want to
yeah.
remember it like that, but I could be wrong. I very well could be because the time period doesn't seem right because I don't think those were around yet. Because I'm old as
Well,
shit.
when I was a kid, the bar that my uh family owns, my uncle was running it at the time, and they had this game in the bar that was like a big tablet, but it was like it looked like a game machine, but it was just a big touchscreen tablet. And it had a bunch of
Hmm.
different fucking games on it, like a ton of different games, and you could just sit, dude. I'd sit there and I'd load money into that thing and just play hours of games, and it was kind of like you're saying a tablet, and then it had the games were kind of like apps, so it kind of gave off the
Right.
tablet vibe. But I just didn't know if
It
it was the same thing.
it could have been something like that. It's a very vague memory, but this shit might have been at Chuck E. Cheese for all I remember. I don't
Oh,
remember very well.
all right, we're getting way off course here. Let's get through this bracket, and then we can tangent.
Where are we starting? Meaty, cheesy, salty, chips, sweet. Where we starting?
Let's start with I don't know. Let's start with chips.
Chips. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And the
So for the 1 and 8 seed, Lay's, what's that say? Sour cream and onion and regular Ruffles.
yeah, I'm gonna need to hold on. I can't. The subtext here. I gotta download this because the subtext is a lot. It doesn't look good. So I got to open an actual picture of the picture. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I can see now. Okay. So continue.
Okay. Hold on. I got this. All stupid. Okay, so sour cream and onion Lay's or Ruffles.
Original Ruffles.
Original Ruffles. Aren't you looking at it?
See, no, I know. I am. I'm just making sure that you're not seeing something I'm not. Um, and I'm clarifying for the viewers. Um, See, that's a tough one because it doesn't exclusively say that the Ruffles are being used for a dip. But if they're being used for a
That's
dip, that's gonna definitely up their value.
that's
But
exactly what I was
alone,
thinking.
I would say sour cream and onion. But we don't have confirmation that that's the case. I guess.
I'd say like head to head, chip for chip, no dip. Because it's a snack thing, like I'd rather see a different section with chip and dip combos that make like a powerhouse team, and that's who you're going against. Where I feel like this
I
is
don't.
just head to head chips.
I don't see it that way. I see it as using the thing to its fullest potential and common potential. But for the sake of simplifying this, I will say we could go chip to chip and
Yeah.
item to item. So in that case, sour cream and onion for sure.
Uh, yeah, I got no argument with that. Like, cause I was in agreement. Like, if it was Ruffles with some sour cream and onion dip, then we're on a whole nother level. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah,
I can add that flavor to the chip that's
or
there.
like a
But
buffalo dip, dude. Yeah,
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm gonna have to give that to Lay's.
for
I need
sure.
to figure out a way to mark this. How the fuck do I mark this?
I can mark it. I can mark it. Hold on. I have a thing right here. Okay.
Okay, so our second contenders for the chip bracket or the chip section of the bracket are Pringles and Lay's barbecue. And that's original Pringles.
Man, the original it only shows original Pringles. Are we not supposed to encompass them a little bit? Because there's no other Pringles on here. I guess no, we're not supposed to because it specifies with Lay's and it specifies with Doritos. So it's just supposed to be original Pringles. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I mean, I gotta go Lay's barbecue.
Again, I'd have to agree with you. And don't get me wrong, I like Pringles, but fix the
Yeah.
fucking can at this point. Give me,
Oh,
like
the
a
can.
deodorant thing that twists up Excuse
they'd
me,
have
shit, that
to
was gross.
they'd have to make the oh, you know what? No, I'm seeing what you're saying now. A twist up
Mm-hmm.
thing? That would work.
Yep.
That would work. Because I was thinking if they can't make the can bigger, because then they got to make the chips bigger, or all the chips are going to break in shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that twist up idea, that would work. That would definitely
And
work.
honestly, since we're getting into it, let me make this point. I understand that this was going to cost more in producing the item, but your chips are already more expensive because you give them to me in a fucking can. Make it work. Like, I want it to be so that I can twist it and it goes up, and I want the bottom to be formed to the chip so that the chip sits down in it, and then the lid, when you originally get it, like for shipping, I want the lid to also be formed like the chip. So when you close it, holds pressure on the stack of chips and keeps them from breaking.
Okay, but if they put all that money into engineering that and then producing that, they only get to buy one yacht, Brian, not two. It's very
That's
rude of you.
that's fair. I'm an idiot who just came up with that, and I act like they didn't already think of it and pitch that idea out the fucking
I'm
window.
sure I'm sure they did, but then they said how much is it going to cost us to make it? 200% more? Well, that's 30 cents. So no way. That's probably what happened.
Oh, okay. We got Cool Ranch Doritos and Original Lay's.
Corange Doritos. You add
Yeah.
okay, you can't have originals on this list. They just can't compete against something with a flavor. Like original potato chips, they are good, but if I have a bag of original potato chips and a flavored potato chip, I'm most likely I mean, and I know Doritos aren't potato chip, but I'm most likely picking the flavored chip in
Yeah.
almost every
Uh,
every time.
Could we just make the point real quick about how kind of impressive it is that when you get a potato chip that's supposed to be flavored like something, 9 times out of 10, it's done pretty fucking good. Like, dude, they used to have these
Yeah.
biscuits and gravy lays. Oh,
Mhm.
oh my God,
Mhm.
they were wonderful.
I think it's Lay's who always does like the like fan made ideas for flavors and then they
Yeah,
make
yeah,
them.
they had a Reuben. The Reuben one was so fucking good.
I had
So cool.
some Chinese chicken they made, like Szechuan chicken maybe it was.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of those. Delicious. Very good.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Um, I went to the like store that's got all the different candy and chips and stuff from different countries, and I got chips that were avocado mustard because I didn't realize that you could flip it around and it was in English on the other side, and I thought it was something else. And they really weren't that bad. Like, it was very
No.
interesting. Like
I think I was
sweet.
in a call with you when you realized that what you got.
Yeah,
I feel like I was talking to you when that happened. That sounds familiar.
most likely. All right, final first round for the chip bracket.
Mhm.
Nacho cheese Doritos or original Fritos?
Man, again, it's like if the Fritos are being used to make walking tacos, or like you got those scoopers and it's scooping up some dip, I'd probably go Fritos here. But if we're talking just the raw chip, uh, this is probably the toughest one in the first round. But I mean, I think I want to go nacho cheese Doritos. I had some the other night. They were delicious.
Once again, I'm gonna have to agree. And here's the thing: if that was the Fritos twists,
Ooh,
it'd be
yeah,
Fritos all the way. Oh my God,
yeah, yeah.
it'd be
Like
Fritos all the way.
they have the two flavors. I can't remember the other one, but they have like a chili one.
Mm-hmm.
Super fucking good. I don't
Yep.
remember. There's one
Yep.
other flavor, but I don't remember what it is.
Okay, so out of that bracket, we've got
I have
um.
the I have the winners here.
So our next game or our next competition is sour cream and onion lays versus barbecue lays.
Correct. Yes. Um. See, now we're getting a little harder because we have flavored chip versus flavored chip. But I mean, I've been leading everyone. Do you want to lead here? Try and sway me if I'm saying something else? Because I've been leading so far.
I mean, I've just agreed with what you got going on there. At some point, we got to disagree on something. So just go with it. What you
Probably.
got?
Okay, well, then I would say sour cream and onion over barbecue lays.
Are you saying that to be different, or are you saying that because that's how you feel?
That's how I feel.
Okay, okay. I
So
disagree. I
okay,
honestly, like, honest to God, disagree.
okay.
I think
Are you saying
barbecue
that to be
lays.
different, or are you saying that because it's how you feel?
No, I genuinely love, like, I love barbecue chips. I don't know why,
I
but give me a good barbecue chip.
I think they're mid. I think barbecue chips are mid. Any
If they're
brand.
not if they're done right, not if they're done right. And
Eh.
Lay's has got it pretty down.
I feel like I'm just eating Ruffles dipped in barbecue sauce. That's how I feel.
No, man, no. I'm surprised all dress chips aren't on here because if Ruffles all dress was on here, it'd be winning the whole fucking thing. But that's
Oh yeah,
regardless.
100% best
Um,
chip ever. Best chip ever.
Lay's also has an all dress chip now, and it's not bad.
Ruffles stopped making theirs. Lay's is the only one you can get now.
You can
It's
get the
stupid.
other ones if you order them online, can't you?
Maybe. I haven't checked that far.
Um, so I say barbecue just because I guess I can't make that argument though because the sour cream and onion is an original. Like I just there's always a green bag and there's always a black bag.
Mhm.
Um, how do you want to decide this who wins this bracket here?
Well, if I can't
Give
convince
me
you, it's gonna have to
yeah,
come down
convince
to a
me.
coin flip. I mean, I just think that they're a better flavor. The barbecue is a little boring. I think sour cream and onion is a little more of unique on the palate. I think that you've got a little bit more of flavors going on, and barbecue is just exactly what you want. You know, it's just barbecue, and barbecue's good, but I don't think it necessarily belongs on a chip. It belongs on some wings. Belongs on
You,
some ribs.
you know what we're gonna do here? We're gonna give this to sour cream and onion. And the only reason we're giving it to sour cream and onion is one, because I know that I love Lay's barbecue chips in my heart. Um, and two,
Don't worry, they'll
because
forgive you.
I I I think you're right with the flavor thing. There's a little bit more going on with a sour cream and onion chip. And then when you open the bag, they've got like the little specks on them, the
Hmm.
little green specks on them. So they kind of it's got an aesthetic to it where the barbecue chips are just they look like
It's
chips
gonna
that
look
somebody
okay. This is
put
supposed to
barbecue
be
on and shook it up.
right, right, and this is supposed to be a March Madness snack bracket. So you're in most cases gonna have them out in a bowl, and the Lay's sour cream and onion is gonna look better in a bowl than the barbecue.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would have to, as much as I love the barbecue chips, I would have to say that the Lay's is going to take it simply because when it comes up as a contender as a chip, it's got a lot to offer.
Okay, all right, bet. Um,
Uh we got Cool Ranch Doritos versus Nacho Cheese Doritos.
yep,
That's an easy one. That's Cool Ranch, dude.
yeah.
Dude, 100%.
Cool Ranch kind of felt like it fell off to me as I got older. Like I would have agreed with you when I was in my teens and younger. Um, but Cool Ranch to me, maybe I'm just old and lost my spark, my inner child, roped himself or something. But my I thought Cool Ranch was better for the longest time. And then one day they just didn't hit as good. And every time I've had them since, I'm like, it's still there. The magic is still there, but I don't think I think it's a me problem. I don't think I can experience it the way I'm supposed to. So that's why I would lean towards nacho cheese. But because I'm talking myself out of it here, because I enjoyed them so much growing up, and it's probably my inner child dying, I'll accept Cool Ranch being the better chip.
Yeah. You're looking at this chip bracket going, "Oh, none of these originals have it because they're originals." Well, technically if you're looking at Doritos, nacho cheese is the original and Doritos, Cool Ranch is the flavored Dorito. You know what I mean? So you already
Did
got a step
they
above. like
Did they
like
not come out at the same time?
they I don't know. Uh
I mean, I would agree with what you're saying. I'm
and
curious now.
and like the sour cream and onion, they've got an aesthetic to them, man. They got the little red and blue spots on them. It's probably red 40, but who cares?
Red 40's fuck good, dude. Who gives a shit? Um, Nacho cheese was released in 1972, as to where Cool Ranch was released in 1986. So considerably long, or
Yeah.
considerably afterwards. So yeah, original would be X'd out here. Or no, yeah, X'd out. Yeah, I'll accept Cool Ranch because there was a point where I would pick them, but something changed in me.
Okay. Okay.
So then moving
So
on to our final bracket here, it's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be Lay's sour cream and onion versus Doritos Cool Ranch.
That's actually a pretty tough matchup here because you got like I say originals, not like original flavor of chip, but like original chip brands. You know, you got Lay's and you got
Mm-hmm.
Doritos, two staples at the barbecue, at the party. There's always a bag of them somewhere. You know, um,
Mm-hmm.
Cool
Mm-hmm.
Ranch I think is good, but if I'm being honest, when I go up to the chip table or to the table, get my food and I'm grabbing chips, I'm gonna grab a handful of sour cream and onion. Honestly.
See, that's the thing. I will agree with you. If I'm putting a plate together and I'm grabbing some food and I go over to like the side slash chip section and I see some sour cream and onion, I am throwing them on my plate. But the Doritos Cool Ranch, I'm sneaking a couple of those on my way
Yeah,
through
grab
the
grab a
chip
couple of
table.
them and yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to make my decision. I'm snacking on a couple Cool Ranch while I'm waiting, um, and then I make my decision, and I'll end up taking the sour cream and onion. So I could give this one to either one, but you're right. I am probably going to put sour cream and onion on my plate versus Cool Ranch, just being a
Yep,
little side hoe that I have in line when sour
yep.
cream and onion's not looking. Yep.
I would have to agree. So we got winning the chip only bracket, we got sour cream and onion lays going to the finals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's move up to salty.
No, I say we jump to meaty slash cheesy, so that
All right, we could
way
do that.
it less time will go on where we have the finals decided, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
on one side.
You want to start us off?
Sure. On the meaty and cheesy bracket, we've got Cheetos versus Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Or technically, I guess it's Cheetos Flaming Hot, which sounds weird to say it that way, but that is how it's listed here. I think this is a Cheetos Flaming Hot thing. I think you're going to disagree with me, but
Yeah, no, I don't agree. And don't get me wrong, I like don't come after me because flaming hot Cheetos aren't terrible. Cheetos, I think,
Cheetos
are
aren't
better.
good.
I think Cheetos are better than flaming hot Cheetos, and I only say that because I like hot, but if it's hot with no flavor, there's no point. So it's not like it's a flavored hot. They just add the hot to the cheesy flavor of the fucking
No, they taste
of
different.
the Cheeto. They
They
taste
taste different.
different, but they're not. It's like not
And
enough,
also,
or it feels like they
you're
just added the heat
extremely
dust to it.
you're extremely white. You're like so white. You
But I like
and
hot foods.
I you probably do, but Cheetos Flaming Hot is not hot. Like it's not
It's
hot.
No, it's not hot. There, I could eat a bag of flaming hot Cheetos. I just don't like them because I don't think that the flavor is there for the amount of heat that they have. It's just not. It's just not.
I disagree.
Flaming hot Cheetos are not hot. I just don't like them. I just don't
I
think they're
I'm
good.
if I'm gonna buy a bag, I'm buying Flamin' Hot over regular Cheetos. Regular Cheetos taste like I'm eating fucking puffs. I feel like I'm eating
You know,
child's food.
I would buy the jalapeno cheddar fucking Cheetos. Those are fire. The flaming
I
hot
don't
ones
think I've
just are
ever had
not.
them. I can't
They're really
comment.
fucking good.
I don't think I've had them. They sound good, but I don't think I've had them.
Dip them motherfuckers in sour cream. Good shit. Uh,
And onion.
as yeah, the only thing
I can't.
flaming hot Cheeto.
I can't convince you otherwise. I can flip a coin, but I can't convince you.
We're gonna have to flip a coin on this one because there is I can't find one good thing to say about flaming hot Cheetos.
And I don't really like regular Cheetos. You can't think at all of anything nice to say about flaming hot Cheetos. Not a
The
thing.
bag looks cool.
The bag looks cool. Well, I guess that kind of no, because you're gonna put them in a bowl. You're not gonna put them out in the bag, most likely.
I'll give you
Then
flaming hot Cheetos because I guarantee 9 out of 10 people that's gonna be their answer. You know, if we're
I
going,
was
if
gonna
we're
give
really
you
going for the thing.
I was gonna give you Cheetos because I was gonna say that I can say one nice thing about them is that they aren't horrible. I don't not like them. I will eat them if they're the only option. But if I have the option between the two, I'm gonna pick flaming hot Cheetos. But if you would rather just not have Cheetos, then I would say that has to go to original because I would be okay with having regular
Okay,
Cheetos.
okay,
But
yeah,
but
dude. That because the way that you say that now, that makes sense. Because if there was like if I was at a party and there were chips and there was a bowl of flaming hot Cheetos, I'm not gonna take any. Like not snag one. I'm not eating any of them motherfuckers.
okay, then I'll give it to Cheetos because I would eat a regular Cheeto if that was the option. I would have one. I would prefer them to be flaming hot, but I will gladly take the L on that and go with original Cheetos.
See, but I feel like you kind of got to give it to flaming hot because on this side with the chips too, we really did make the point about flavors, and that's just an original Cheeto versus. But I guess it's different though. I don't know.
Who's holding you to your standards? No one's gonna hold you to your standards that we talked about in
I'm
chips.
holding you to my standards, integrity.
We're in meaty and cheesy now. Things have changed. we're no longer in the chip section. We're in meaty and cheesy, baby. And I think Cheetos
uh,
are fine.
okay, we'll give it to Cheetos. Cheetos takes it.
I'll be okay with that.
We got string cheese and goldfish.
Goldfish.
I want to say goldfish, but I
No,
can't.
goldfish. Yeah.
I can't say goldfish because
I have a
because it's
simple
just
reason
the
why
regular
goldfish
goldfish.
wins this. I have a very
Why?
simple reason why goldfish wins this. I like cheesy strings more, but goldfish is a better March Madness snack. No one is putting out fucking cheese sticks for the party. Someone's kid is crying, and the only way to get them to shut the fuck up is walk your ass out of the March Madness room to the fridge and grab yourself a cheese stick and go give it to that little snot-nosed kid. I don't think
Okay,
people are
but here's
serving
my question.
cheese
If there
sticks.
was if there was just a platter loaded with cheese sticks at this party, how many are you gonna eat?
Um, First of all, I'm gonna think they're poor. Second of all, I'm gonna eat like 3 of them. I'm gonna eat like 3 of them bitches. But if
Yeah,
you're
I'm
putting out,
going with cheese. I'm going
if
with
you're,
cheese sticks, man.
it's no one's doing that though. I just
But
don't
if they
think
did, in
anyone's
this
doing
theoretical,
that.
it doesn't matter if they're gonna do it. Next time you come over, I'm just gonna put out a tray of fucking cheese
No,
sticks.
you're not, because you won't remember this, because it's insane. Because no one
I bet
does
you.
that.
I bet you somebody in Wisconsin's done it.
No, they put out a bowl of cheese curds, not cheese sticks. That would make
That's
sense
just
to me.
cheese sticks chopped into little bite-sized pieces
Right, but
and then
they
deep fried.
but it goes not. They're not always deep fried. They have
Not
the
always deep
regular.
fried, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just putting out cheese sticks sounds absolutely insane to me. You have to have like something going on in your life to put out a thing of cheese sticks. That sounds crazy. I would agree they're
I
the
don't
better
care how
food.
but Well, then it wins. Just because it's not necessarily about the aesthetic on the outside completely, but it doesn't matter. But if you're looking at these two things, if you go into your house and you have to choose between cheese sticks and goldfish, which one are you gonna eat?
I don't even have either one in my house. No,
If you had them in your house.
my point is
Fuck
there's
the
no
party thing.
brisket. There's no brisket on this list for under meaty and cheesy
What do
because
you
no
mean?
one's putting out brisket for snacks.
Yeah, but I'm not going to the fucking gas station and grabbing a brisket for fucking a snack either. I'm not going into my refrigerator and looking for a brisket for a snack at fucking 9 o'clock.
But this is about March Madness, not just good snacks.
I don't think this is. I guess it does. It says Munch Madness, not March Madness. It doesn't have to be.
It's
I just use
clearly
March
in
Madness because
reference
it's a bracket.
to March Madness. Okay, then that voids half of my arguments.
No, because the chips, it makes more sense because chips you're likely to see in a party environment. That's where I'm most like, if I'm gonna choose a snack, chips are probably
Right.
like my last
And
snack that I'm gonna choose.
you'll never see fucking cheese sticks in a party environment.
I'm choosing my answers based on the things that I would if I have these in front of me and I'm going to be able to if I have both like I'm able to look at both of them and choose between the two, what am I going to choose? Regardless of if it's at a party or if it's in my refrigerator or what it is. It's choosing between the two that you like the most. The party has
If we're
nothing to do
going
with
with
it.
that, I disagree, but if we're going with that logic, then cheese sticks win, clearly.
Okay. Fine.
I disagree. Fine, we agree. Sound like my
um
wife.
Cheez-Its and Jack Links.
Um Jacklings. What are like beef sticks?
Yeah, beef jerky.
Um I feel like Cheez-Its because Jacklinks are good, but it doesn't feel like something I would like sit down and eat while watching something. It feels like something that I would like grab on my way home to snack on in the car. But that's just my feeling. If both are in front of
Uh
me, I think I am picking. I think I am picking Cheez-Its though.
I'm gonna agree with that because one, I love beef jerky or jerky in general, but I'm not a
Hmm.
huge fan of Jack Link's jerky. I'm not. It's And when I think about like if I just like sat and thought about a Cheez It, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's a good chip. But if you put a box of Cheez Its in front of me,
Oh yeah,
it's getting
and bitches are
crushed.
gone.
I'm
Yeah.
crushing that motherfucker.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gone.
But you'll have like one Jack Link and be like, "That's enough. That's good." You know.
Yeah, yeah. It tastes too much like fake meat to me. Like it
Uh
doesn't taste real.
yeah. I haven't had one in a while, but I'm sure that's the case. I mostly had Slim Jims over Jack Links, but which will bring us into our next one,
Pizza roll or Slim Jim.
dude. Pizza rolls, man.
That's easy.
That's
Because
so
I had a
easy.
Slim Jim. I remember Slim Jims being great when I was younger, but I had a Slim Jim recently and it was fucking trash. It was terrible.
Was it bad? Yeah, I haven't had one in a long
It was
time.
not good. It was
But
not good.
yeah, that's and also I feel like it's really hard to compete with a hot food. You know, like a hot pizza roll versus just a Slim Jim. I feel
Yeah.
like that's a little hard to compete with. So that was a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
rigged on the Slim Jim side there. But I'm happy with pizza rolls. Pizza rolls are good. Good goy
Do we
slop.
want do we want to adjust how we're doing this bracket and now just go around and do all the outside games and then the inside and then all the way to the championship?
Whatever makes you happy, boo boo.
It doesn't really make a difference to me.
Whatever makes you shine, sparkle queen. I didn't have a good one for that.
Good morning. The earth says hello.
That's how Brian wakes up every morning. That's his alarm clock.
Fuck it. Okay, Cheetos or string cheese.
Um, String cheese, easy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with string cheese.
Yeah,
That's
string
not really
cheese
an
is
argument there.
no.
I'm a whore for cheese, so
I
give
love
me
cheese.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um Cheez-Its or pizza rolls. Again, fucking easy. That's pizza rolls
dude.
all the way.
Yeah, pizza rolls all the way because it's again like it's hard to compete with fucking hot food, man.
And then that takes us to pizza rolls versus string cheese. And
Again,
again, pizza
hot
rolls.
food, man.
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
food is hard to compete with.
Pizza rolls took that in a heartbeat.
Even if
That
even
whole
if it's not
bracket. It
even if
swept.
it's not like fresh out the oven, even if it's just a little warm, I feel like it still has such an advantage over just a stale, not stale, but
Okay.
a stagnant food.
This has nothing to do with the bracket. I mean, they win. But what if it was a microwaved pizza roll?
I still think better. I still do.
I agree.
Yeah.
Sweet or salty?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's change it up with sweet. It's kind of the same with the last two. They're both both the last two were salty basically. So,
All right, Oreos or Chips Ahoy?
um, see that. Are we? So this is original. It's got to be original because there's so much flavors with
Yeah,
with either one.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Original.
I would say Oreo then.
I don't have an argument with you, and
Yeah,
I say that because Chips Ahoy lately, I feel like has gotten smaller. Maybe not lately, but has gotten smaller
you
since
just got
the
bigger.
last times I had them. No, because I had Chips Ahoy like a couple of years ago, and I feel like they were
Also,
bigger.
also, the original Chips Ahoy is just not very great. Like the hard cookie.
Yeah,
The chewy ones
that's
are
fair.
fucking fire. The chewy ones are really fucking good.
Yeah, they're all right. A cookie
But
shouldn't be that chewy, but yeah.
I yeah, it shouldn't be that chewy, but it's better than the hard ones in my opinion. Uh, yeah, Oreo takes that. Yeah.
Yep, yep, all the way.
All right.
Sour Patch Kids M&Ms, original M&Ms.
Original M&Ms, original Sour Patch Kids. Although original Sour Patch Kids are probably the best ones. The variations aren't super great,
The
like the
watermelon ones
watermelons
are
and whatnot.
fire.
They're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong, but I think I'd still rather have a original pack over the
That's fair.
watermelons. Um, I think Sour Patch Kids. I think you got the variety of flavor there. Chocolate's good, but M and M's are like original M and M's are kind of boring, I guess. Sour Patch Kids has more variety to them. That's my logic there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that too. And I mean, trying to be the devil's advocate, M&M's is like an original, but I don't think it's really a powerhouse in candy anymore. Like, who's
No,
going and getting M&M's?
no, it was back in the fucking I don't know whenever M and M's came out, 40s, something like that. It definitely was a good candy then, but you only had fucking 10 options at most for candy at the time, so
Yeah,
would make sense.
that or a piece of hard candy with lint on it from your
Right,
grandparents' pocket.
right, yeah, those were the options because we're that old.
Ooh, this next one's a hard one.
Enlighten us.
Peanuts M&Ms or peanut M&Ms or Skittles.
Um,
If I was gonna buy M&Ms, peanut M&Ms would be the ones that I would buy.
100%, 100%.
Um,
Uh,
but I if I'm standing there looking at candy and I'm choosing and the only thing they have left is peanut M&Ms and Skittles, I'm getting the Skittles.
nah, I'm getting the peanut M and M's.
Why?
They're just good. They're just really good. And Skittles, you eat enough, they kind of make your mouth feel funny. Uh, and I don't like how like I don't like chewing Skittles. Like chewing a Skittle is
I
it
get that.
eventually becomes not super nice. Like at first it's like whatever, I don't care. but then like I don't know if it's the sugar grinding against your teeth or something, but eventually chewing Skittles it becomes unpleasant as to where I have never had that experience with peanut M&Ms. They're just good every time they go down.
I think this is an upset, but I'm gonna agree that I think we should give it to peanut M&Ms because as much as I do like Skittles, I think that they're good. If you're looking at a
Skittles are good.
powerhouse of candy, still that you're looking at peanut M&Ms. Um, Reese's Pieces or Haribo gummy bears.
Reese's
I'm
Pieces.
going.
What?
No, not at all.
I don't.
Not a
Who
fucking
gives a
chance.
fuck up? What are you, 80 years old? Who gives a shit about gummy bears? They're good,
No,
but who the
gummy
fuck cares?
and Haribo is not the one. Is not the best gummy bear.
Well,
I've had a
that's what
lot
we're
of different.
going off right now. We
I
ain't
hate
going off
Reese's
whatever
Pieces though. I
bougie
don't
gummy
like Reese's
bears.
Pieces.
You don't like Reese's
So
Pieces? I
I'm
think they're
taking the gummy
okay.
bears.
I think they're okay. And this one
They're
is
just
tough for
peanut butter
me.
M&Ms.
Right.
Do you want peanut butter M&Ms or multiple flavors of gummy bears?
Um, they're just boring though. They are. There is multiple flavors, but they're just boring. They're not very fun. Reese's Pieces aren't extremely fun either. Um, but I feel like they do a little more for me. Like gummy bears are good. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing that I don't like about gummy bears. They're just boring. You know what? Reese's Pieces makes their shells out of bugs anyway, so I'm gonna go with gummy bears.
Would you rather it be bugs or chemicals with dye?
Chemicals would die.
Why?
Fuck you, one world government. I'm never gonna eat bugs. You can't fucking make me.
Okay, we have Oreos versus Sour Patch Kids.
Mm,
Sour Patch Kids.
yeah, Sour Patch Kids.
That's
Cause
that's a guarantee.
yeah, cause or original Oreo's good, but not as much going on as the Sour Patch Kids. I would agree.
Now same situation as chips. If this was accompanied by a cup of milk, mm, Oreos might
True.
have it.
True.
But
That is a
because
good
it's
point.
just raw snack, I think it's got to go to Sour Patch Kids. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All right, we got
Let's just flip a coin,
gum
man. Let's just
for
flip a
what?
coin. I already know that you love your gummy bears, and I love my peanut
Versus
M&Ms. Let's
peanut
just flip a
M&Ms?
coin.
Oh,
Yeah.
peanut M&Ms are winning all the way.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought you were more
Yeah.
of a gummy bear guy than that. Okay, I was wrong.
No, peanut M&Ms are winning all the way. 100%.
Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. I will definitely take that.
So it brings us to peanut M&Ms versus Sour Patch Kids. I think this is an easy choice.
I mean, I love peanut M&Ms, man. I can't
I do
I can't say
I
anything
do
else.
like peanut M&Ms. I really do, but I think Sour Patch Kids, between it being a sour candy, you get multiple flavors, you get a decent amount in the bag.
It also comes down to the same thing as the Skittles, though. Like peanut M&Ms came all the way from the bottom from Skittles, and it comes to the same thing. You eat enough Sour Patch Kids, it starts making your teeth feel funny. You don't get that with M&Ms, peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, but you only get so many peanut M&Ms in a bag though. I feel like your
I
amount
feel
of snack that you get in the bag when you buy Sour Patch Kids
there's no
versus peanut
there's no
M&Ms.
there's no sizes on here. I think it would only be fair to assume that it's like the same weight of food.
Okay.
I think that's only fair because we don't know what size bag we're getting here. It's just which one do you want to eat more, and I want to eat peanut M&Ms more. I also like chocolate a bit more than sour, so
Yeah, I
there's that
can't go
playing
with the
into it for
peanut
me too.
M&Ms because if I was a kid on Christmas morning and I dug into my stocking and pulled out 2 bags of candy, Sour Patch Kids and peanut M&Ms,
We ain't
them Sour
kids no
Patch
more.
Kids are getting okay if I'm my age right now and I'm digging into my stocking on Christmas morning and I pull out peanut M&Ms or Sour Patch Kids, I'm choosing Sour Patch Kids. It's
I
just
want the I
they're
want
they're
the
s-
peanut M&Ms.
we're gonna have to flip on it because mm-mm.
I want the peanut M&Ms. I would
Should we
agree
flip a
when I was a
Zin can?
kid. Would you want to flip a Zin can? No, those are weighted. Can't trust that. Those are weighted to one side. I'm just gonna literally use Google to flip a coin. It'll do it as soon as I type this in. Flip a coin. Okay, ready?
Heads or tails?
Heads. Preparing to flip. Flipping. It's tails. All right, goes Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids. Yeah,
I would. What I was gonna
baby.
say is that I would agree as a child I would have wanted Sour Patch Kids, but as an adult I enjoy peanut M&Ms more.
Okay, that brings us down to the final tier of the bracket, the salty portion of the bracket.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It starts off with Ritz Bites peanut butter or Ritz Bits peanut butter and Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
Ritz Bits peanut butter. Orville Redenbacher's like, in my opinion, shitty popcorn. I don't like Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
Yeah, I don't think I would choose Orville Redenbacher. So I think I don't know, but as the snack though, like if you just dumped it in a thing
You're
and I
also
didn't know,
you're also comparing like plain fucking popcorn to Reese's Bits peanut butter. Like you can't dress this. I mean, I feel like maybe you can be fair and give it like a butter. It'd be like the most you could probably give it, but you can't dress it
well
up too
most
much.
popcorn that's in a bag's got butter on it.
Well, right, yeah, but even that, not very great butter. Not a huge proportion. And Orville Redenbacher's not good. Act 2 all the way, baby. Or is it Act 3?
Uh I'll give
I
you
don't remember.
Ritz Bits just because it is just plain popcorn. Like there's nothing
Yeah,
special about it. It's just plain popcorn. So
yeah,
yeah,
we
I
get it.
I like Orville Redenbacher, but I'll give you Ritz Bits.
All right.
Bugles or Funyuns? Funyuns all the way.
I like me a bugle, but I like me a Funyun too. Um, yeah, Funyuns. I'd go Funyuns too. I was thinking if I
All
had a
right, all right.
really big argument, and no, I don't. I don't have a big argument for it. Funyuns it
We
is.
got
Moving on.
Chex Mix and Rolled Gold.
I think that's rolled gold, but
Yeah, yeah. Rolled gold, rolled gold pretzels.
um, I mean, for me it's Chex Mix because I've never really snacked on rolled gold pretzels. I mean
Again,
I know I've had them, but I never just really have like had them all that
if
much.
this was um again, if I could dip them in something, it's the pretzels all the way. But because it's
Yeah,
just the
sure.
snack, again, Chex Mix, I'm gonna have to agree. Chex Mix
More
takes
going
it.
on there.
It's got a whole lot more. Yeah, there's a lot more to offer there. If you don't like
Mm-hmm.
one thing that's in Chex Mix, you can kind of pick out the other stuff that you don't like. So,
Yep.
or that you do like. Um, we've got Ritz crackers and Planters peanuts.
Peanut. Well, it's mixed nuts.
Oh, it is mixed nuts. Oh,
Planters.
the mixed nuts for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Especially just a
Give me a
original Ritz cracker. Wait, who? What? I mean, there's
yeah.
some that are all right, but there's not. Again, not a whole lot to offer.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah, I would
more
have to agree.
variety to go with the planters.
G- Give me a cashew? Thank you.
Cashews are good. Cashews are good.
Yeah. Um
Cashews are
so
fucking
we've
delicious.
got Ritz Bits peanut butter versus Funyuns. And again, I'm going to have to go with Funyuns. Like that's
I
smackdown.
I
They put the whooping on them.
I don't like Funyuns that much, but I also don't like Ritz Bits peanut butter that much. So this is kind of a non-issue for me. And I think you just can decide this one because I don't care for either one of these very much. Like I liked them enough to compare them to the other tiers because the other ones weren't super great, but I don't really care for either one.
I think it's I'm saying Funyun, and if you don't care, then Funyun's taking it.
Yeah, I think Funyun has to be it because like I could give or take either one. So
Um, so Planters versus Chex Mix.
this one's harder for me because I do enjoy both, but
Yeah,
I am a huge sucker for nuts. Use that sound bite as you
I know
will.
you are.
Yeah, use that sound
Uh,
bite for as you will.
yeah, I agree. Just because I like Chex Mix, and if it was a flavored Chex Mix, we might have a debate here on which one's better. But
Sure,
with it,
sure.
I can't stand the little fucking what are they called?
Breadsticks, the little breadsticks.
N- no, I don't mind the breadsticks. They're the fuck the rye chips. I don't like those. They're
Don't
not
no, that's
good.
the best part of That's the best part of Chex Mix.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
I
Mm-mm.
buy the bags just of the rye chips.
Nope.
The rye chips are fucking delicious.
Can't convince me it's good.
Well, you're wrong, but
Mhm.
that's fine. They are good.
So yeah, the peanuts take that. So we get to
Mixed nuts.
Funyuns versus Planters mixed nuts, and for me this is Funyuns. Funyuns takes this whole bracket.
I like nuts, man. What can I say? I love nuts. I snack on just nuts all the time. If I'm at the grocery store, I'm buying nuts more than I am Funyuns.
I'm
They're
gonna be
better
completely
for you.
honest. If
There's
I
a
go to the
bunch of
gas
different
station,
variety.
I'm not even looking at the nut section.
Right, but why not? Shit's fucking good.
Yeah, but I don't know. Funyuns are better.
I just don't agree. I just don't agree. I don't like Funyuns that much. They're good, but I'm never gonna buy them myself. I will buy mixed nuts.
We're gonna have to flip a coin on this one again.
God damn it. I'm not good
I
at
could
this.
tell we're not coming down. We're not coming down from this one. I'm. I
Heads
feel.
again.
I. Oh wait, we didn't choose, did we?
Heads again.
You
I
said
said
heads.
heads. Yeah, I said heads
Oh
again.
okay.
And it's
I
no,
guess
it's
Planters
tails.
takes it.
No.
Oh,
Like I was saying heads again for my call.
I see. I see. I see.
Yes,
So
yes.
Funyuns wins. Okay,
Funyuns wins.
just so you know, in my head, when I viewed Funyuns versus Planters mixed nuts, it was a basketball game that they were wearing Funyuns and Planters jerseys, but the Funyuns team was just like regular basketball players, and the mixed nuts team was a bunch of like senior citizens. That's the picture that happened in my head when I was thinking of this match.
That okay, if we're viewing it through that light, this would change so much on this tier
I
list
we're
or on
not.
this
Funyuns
bracket.
is my. I looked at this before and I already knew Funyuns was gonna be my that it was gonna beat this whole section of the bracket, but that's just how I was thinking about it in my head.
This boy likes Funyuns. Um okay. Then we have our championship or our semifinals, right?
Semifinals. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
it's our
go over to this side.
semifinals.
We'll do pizza roll versus Sour Patch Kids.
Pizza roll, man. You can't. It's
Ye-
so fucking
no,
hard. It's so hard, dude. It's
yeah, you're not you're right. I can't disagree. I'm choosing it because it's a hot food. That's
dude.
literally it.
It's
It's got
so
such an
hard to beat.
advantage.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of fucking rigged, but I will say pizza rolls are on that bracket. Pizza rolls beat Sour Patch Kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Um, then we have pizza rolls as one in the championship game or championship game
Yep.
like they're playing, and then we have
Yep.
Funyuns versus uh sour cream and onion lays.
Yeah. I I think you'll be surprised here, and I think I am willing to give that to Funyuns.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I sour cream and onion. like sour cream and onion and Funyun kind of achieve the same thing, but I think I like Funyuns a smidge more. Like a smidge more. The sour cream and onion is good, and I like them quite a bit. But I could go for Funyuns if those are the options. That's fine by me. I'm not gonna fight you
S-
for it. You know,
Okay. Um, so we got Funyuns versus pizza rolls, and that's
brother.
that's like getting all the way to the championship, and then you're playing a pro team and you're in college. Like
Right.
it's pizza rolls all the way.
Dude, it's so rigged. They should not have put a hot food on this list. There's not a single other hot food
No.
on this entire list. But having a hot food, original, like I guess what is even original pizza rolls? Fucking pepperoni or
Cheese.
whatever, cheese. Either way,
Yeah.
either way, having a hot food is fucking cheating, and they should reconsider that for the next one that they make, because I think that there should have at least been one more hot food on the other side of the bracket to come up and compete against pizza rolls in the championship, but there wasn't.
Yeah, I don't even feel like looking at this bracket. I should have thought about this previously because it's like nothing stands a chance against pizza rolls. None of these foods
Nope.
because it's in a different league.
It
This
is.
is these snack foods are in college ball and pizza rolls are pro.
Yeah.
Like pizza rolls could be a dinner. None
Everything
of these other ones could be a
right.
dinner.
Everything on this list, except cheese sticks. Everything on this list comes out of the pantry, not the fridge, and let alone the freezer, where the
Yeah.
Totinos are coming out of. So
Yeah. So I think pizza rolls wins, but after the game, the whole team gets checked and they all test positive for steroids. So then it gets turned over to Funyuns, is what happens.
if that's what is in your head canon for you to cope and sleep at night, then yes, I would agree
but
that that,
but
that would
but
be the
of
case.
from this bracket, pizza rolls 100% takes the cake.
I don't think they're getting caught though. I think it's like a Barry Bonds or whatever. Whoever didn't get caught in the MLB and they were juicing for like years. That's who pizza rolls are.
pizza Pizza rolls is just a whole team of juicers that have
Right.
never been caught
Right.
and win every year.
And they wonder why they're like 30 pounds heavier than the other teams, but they just have a really extreme training regimen. Well, that was
Well,
quite a
that is the
segment. It was fun. It was
yeah.
fun.
That actually worked out better than I thought it was going to.
Um, I brought something to the table today. Gonna change pace
What'd you
here a
bring
little
to
bit.
What'd you bring to the table today?
Okay, so do you know who Stephen Hawking is?
Yes, I know who Stephen Hawking is.
He's the guy in the wheelchair, and he uses his hand to move around and talk and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Stephen Hawking.
if you modified his wheelchair to have where he uses his hand to move and stuff, if you modified a gun there, like a pistol, right, where he would have he can reach it and use it, right, because it's in that vicinity of things he can reach and touch. Um,
Okay.
who'd win in a gunfight, him or Stevie Wonder?
Him.
You think him? Yeah.
Oh, immediately. Yeah.
But Stevie Wonder's able. He's able to move around and move, but he is blind. That's the catch here.
That's a big part of shooting somebody.
It is, but like if he hears, like if they don't start like right in front of each other, like if Stephen Hawking can't line up the shot right away, then
Okay,
Stevie's
wait,
gonna hear
wait. Is
that.
this
He's gonna
like
hear that
is this
wheelchair
like
move.
is this like back to back 7 paces, turn around and shoot? Because I still think Stephen Hawking, he'd whiz that fucking chair around and bam, down goes fucking down
I
he
don't think
goes.
I don't think he's gonna be agile with the chair like you're saying, but I do think that Stevie is probably just not gonna be able to hit the shot, being blind, and Stephen Hawking's gonna have enough time to turn around and line it up.
I think
and
he's
get a
gonna spin
shot
that
off at
chair
her.
around so fast, and Stevie Wonder is gonna get blasted before he even makes the turn a quarter of the way.
I wonder if I can make an AI John Wick edit to put in here of Stephen Hawking. That would be nuts. That that's a surprising choice. I think Stevie Wonder does have a chance, but it's rolling the dice. I mean, this gets educated rolling the dice. It's like sports betting. It's not the same as betting on roulette. There's like a little bit of chance involved in, or a little bit of skill involved in it. I think that if he hears the
Like
chair
betting on
and
spiders.
like betting on spiders, absolutely, there is a skill there. It's a little bit different. Um, but I think Stevie Wonder uh, could hear the chair move and possibly get off a shot in the right
You
direction.
know what? We'll test this. Well, I'll get a wheelchair, and I'll sit in a wheelchair and spin around and shoot a target, and then I'll blindfold
Why
you and
why don't we do
hide
that? Why
behind.
don't why
This
don't we
sounds like a
just
terrible
No, it
idea.
sounds awesome. Why don't we just get two airsoft guns and we'll
Okay,
do
yeah,
we'll do
that's a better
we'll
idea.
blindfold me. Yeah, we'll blindfold me. We'll put you in a wheelchair with it duct taped to the wheelchair, and we'll see if you can spin. Electric wheelchairs are expensive, though.
I'll
That's
take the
the problem.
disadvantage, and we'll just get a regular wheelchair.
Oh, he's that confident. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
and it's got to be fixed. You can't move the gun at all. It's got to be fixed to the chair.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay,
You're gonna get
all right.
shot right in the dick. That's exactly what's gonna
That's
happen.
fine. That's fine.
It's gonna be perfect level, and you're gonna get shot right in the dick.
Our science here is not perfect either because your wheelchair is going to make a lot less noise not being electric. So
It's
I'm
okay.
going to have a
I'll do
lot
this
less.
when I move around. I go. "Rrrr."
Yeah, okay. All right. If you make a noise to give me a sound cue to see if I can figure out where you're at, that's fair then. Okay. Uh, this will happen at some point. Eventually, we'll be at the same place, and as long as we remember, we'll do our best to make something like this happen. It's gonna end up
Yeah, there'll be
we're gonna be so unprepared. It's gonna be you in an office chair and me with like a bandana tied around my eyes. Yeah, it's gonna be Nerf guns because we didn't get the airsoft guns ready. Yeah.
airsoft. I mean, Nerf guns would work. It just makes airsoft guns would make it funnier because it's gonna hurt,
Oh yeah,
or
it's gonna
not
hurt.
hurt, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be worse than something.
Well,
We could do
yeah,
it with
yeah.
paintball guns.
No, no,
Why not?
no. Because one, if we did do airsoft guns, they're cheaper. Paintball guns are fucking expensive.
I have two paintball guns already.
Are you gonna bring them though? I guess if I go to
Yeah,
you, then doesn't matter.
or I'll bring them.
I also feel like I'm gonna have a harder time aiming a paintball gun blind. I don't know why, but it feels like that. But either way, yeah, paintball's fine too. I don't care.
That makes it even better.
Hurts a little different. Yeah, it hurts more. Hurts
I say
more.
let's do airsoft, just because if you do get shot in the dick, it's really gonna hurt if it's a paintball gun.
Could wear a cup.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably smart.
I don't have a cup though. I don't.
You might
I
want to
don't
buy
own a
one.
cup. Yeah, I might need to buy one. Yeah. Do they make triple XL?
uh,
They make triple XL. They make extra
um,
small, actually.
do you guys have smaller sizes?
Go find the like. Never mind. Never mind. This is gonna be a bad joke.
um, if you could have any vehicle or mode of transportation from a movie or TV show, what would it be?
It's a good question, and I will think about that. But I forgot that I had a topic that kind of went off of the Stephen Hawking thing. Uh,
Oh, my bad.
no, no, no. That's not your fault. I forgot to bring it up. Stephen Hawking, wheelchair, disabled. There was a guy who I just saw this on Twitter the other day or yesterday. Maybe it was earlier
It's
today while I
X.
was at work. X, you're right. It is X. Um, there's a professional cornhole player.
Oh,
Okay.
I heard about this.
Yeah, who is a quadruple amputee, so no arms, no legs, is facing a murder charge for shooting someone who was behind the wheel of a car. Right? Isn't that how it goes?
I didn't read that
Uh,
far into it. I just saw the murder
Dayton
charge.
James Weber, 27, was behind the wheel of a car when he shot and killed his front seat passenger. So, no, this guy, quadruple amputee, was driving and somehow
I have
also.
so many questions. Like I know how he's driving, but
Well, right, yeah, driving fine, but driving and then also being able to manipulate a gun to shoot your passenger while also driving. There's a video of him attached to this, shooting a gun, and I mean, he's not struggling, but it doesn't look easy by any means.
it doesn't look like he could drive with his knee and cock
Uh,
cock a pistol.
No, it doesn't. It does not look like that. So that's very interesting, and I found, and this kind of supports, I guess, your claim about Stephen Hawking being able to shoot Stevie Wonder in that situation. Because if this guy could do it, Stephen Hawking could probably figure it out.
You know why how he shot the guy? He didn't press check it with his finger first.
What finger?
There you go.
Yeah, so I saw that. I thought that was insane and a crazy image to be painted in your head. So I had to bring that up in reference to the Stephen Hawking thing. But in
Pretty
reference
crazy.
to what you said, any vehicle I could want, anything?
No, like from a movie. So like the
Well, sure.
DeLorean or like a Harry Potter broomstick or like the Tron bike, shit like that.
Okay. Well, my boring answer is like a No Man's Sky spaceship, so that I could just travel
That's
wherever
not
I
a
want.
TV that's not a TV show or a movie.
Okay, then fucking Interstellar. What any fucking
A
movie that
personal
has it.
spaceship.
Yeah, a personal spaceship where I can travel to different universes using hyperspeed and shit like that. Yeah, that would be my obvious answer. And the boring answer. My more exciting answer would be, I can't remember what movie they're from. I think it's Star Wars. The monowheel.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the monowheel where you sit inside of the wheel and it's a giant wheel that wraps around you. I think those are fucking
Hmm.
sick. I think there's also one in Twisted Metal, but that's not a movie. Actually, I guess it's a
um
TV show now. Do you know what Twisted Metal is? The old PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 video game where you played as cars with guns on them and you just drove around shooting each other with guns. It was like Team Deathmatch, but it was
never
just cars with guns.
never played that game.
Really? Oh shit, Twisted Metal
Really?
rocks. I think you'd like it because you like cars and guns. So,
Um, so I have a boring answer and a good answer. My boring answer is either of the hero cars from the first or second uh Fast and Furious movie, just because they're just regular cars and they're badass. Um, and then my other answer would be hmm.
wait, I have an honorable mention, but I don't want to cuck your answer, so I'll go after.
Uh, I'd like to say a Harry Potter broomstick because it'd be kind of cool, but
That would be cool.
it'd sit in the corner. I wouldn't use it. It'd be like,
Why?
hey, check it out. I got a broom that does shit.
Why wouldn't that be your everyday travel? No gas, fly over all the traffic. Why would that not be your everyday travel?
Cause it's cold.
Wear a goddamn fucking jacket, dude. You know how much money you're gonna save and how much faster you're gonna get places? If you could
There's
go
got to be
as
a
the
better
crow
answer than a
flies at like
broomstick.
how fast does a fucking Harry Potter broomstick go?
Probably pretty quick.
Let's see what Google says. 150 miles an hour. You could go 150 miles an hour on a fucking broomstick, and you go as the crow flies to any destination. Dude, you're at like a fucking a small plane speed. Like that's fucking fast, dude. It would be so convenient to have a Harry Potter broomstick. 150 is fast as fuck.
Um, yeah, but it's so lame. Out of all the things that you could have, a magic broomstick.
It's also small and portable, so it's not like you have to find a place to park your like F-16 fighter jet if you wanted to pick that. Like you can actually put it places. So I would disagree. I think it's sick as fuck. I think being able to just basically have a plane in your pocket sounds crazy.
But think about it though. Like, it can't be comfortable to ride.
Uh, probably not. No, just install a seat on that bitch. Install a saddle on
Put a
that
bike seat
motherfucker.
on it.
Yeah, yeah. Put a bike seat on it. Why not? Who's gonna stop you?
Yeah, it's your
I don't
broomstick.
think it. I don't think it makes the magic go away when you drill a fucking hole in it. I don't think so. At least
um,
my honorable mention is fucking Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
That'd be sick.
Bumblebee would be a good one.
Bumblebee would be cool. Any Transformer would be cool to have as a vehicle. But dude, I don't really get a whole lot out of it. Like the cool part is that it turns into a big robot, and I don't really get to do anything with
Yeah.
the big robot. So that doesn't
It's
really
just a
do
feature
much.
that nobody ever uses.
Right? Yeah. It's just like I drive it everywhere, and then like what I have to like get out of work, and it's not there because he got like bored or something, and he wanted to go like wander
Called to
off.
save the world.
Yeah, or save the world, get the Allspark or something. I didn't watch
Oh.
them very much.
It is the Allspark.
Okay, all right. But that's my honorable mention, just because it'd be kind of cool. Then you could like talk to your car.
I think I would have Lightning McQueen. I'd have Mater from Cars is what I would
No,
have.
that'd be weird. That doesn't feel like you're riding in a car that turns into a robot. That feels like you're inside of Mater. It
Fine. That's okay.
feels all right. All right. It feels a little weird to me. But if you're okay with that, if you're fine with climbing inside of Larry the Cable Guy, I'm not gonna stop you. And I'm not gonna judge you for it either. Just not for me.
Judge me.
Judge me. Why Toe Mater?
I don't know. Think about how cool it would be to walk outside and just have Tow Mater hanging out.
Yeah, but that's like the same thing. That's the same argument as Optimus Prime or Bumblebee. Like, what if Mater for sure is going to get bored and going to wander off by the time you need him, and then you're gonna be like, "Fuck, where's Mater?" And he's gonna be
See,
off like swinging it from a tree with his hitch or something. Not
the
his hitch,
problem with this
his
is my
toe.
thought it here isn't I'm gonna drive him everywhere. I feel like he'd follow me where I go and we'd just be buddies. It'd be like hanging out with a buddy who
Just
could never
stand
get
it
out of his
out.
car.
Okay, all right. I guess that I could see the appeal. I suppose.
Be like, "Come on, Mater, let's go fishing." And then you just sit there with
Fishing.
Mater.
I I can't really picture it, but I see why you would say that. Yeah. This
It's my
topic's
decision.
not super good, so I'm just gonna blow over it really quick. Um, Brentwood police say that Reacher star Alan Ritchson acted in self-defense. No charges will be
I
filed.
saw really
Yes,
I couldn't tell if he was until I like read it. I couldn't tell if he was the guy on the motorcycle or if he was the guy in the
he's the
front
guy on the
yard.
motorcycle,
Yeah.
and it wasn't
Um.
in the front yard. It was in the public street.
Yeah. He came out of the front yard.
Well, yeah, but
He beat the shit out of that guy.
I saw like after pictures. I didn't watch the video a whole lot. I did see that the guy stopped him, which I'm assuming is what made it self-defense, and he also pushed him first, but he,
Yeah.
he probably did smack the fuck out of that guy.
I did, he gave him a good one too.
For what?
Bam,
Riding
bam.
a motorcycle? Is the motorcycle just loud and he didn't like it or something?
From what I read, it was something like that. That it was loud and or not loud, but like he had sped through the neighborhood or something, and then he came back after having an altercation with both of his kids on on mini crotch rockets.
Oh, that's funny.
So it sounds to me like he definitely enticed the situation a little bit, but
Just picturing Alan Ritchson on like a pimped out crotch rocket, whatever it is, and then like yelling at two like 12-year-olds or 14-year-olds on fucking pocket bikes. Like picturing that is ridiculous.
no. He was riding the motorcycle.
Right, but you said he got into an altercation with his sons or whatever.
His sons were there.
Oh, okay. I see.
He went to his house, from what I've gathered, went to his house after getting in an altercation with this guy previously and came back with his kids on the motorcycles as well as him on a motorcycle.
I
His
see.
kids were just
I
on little
follow.
ones. He just tried to
That's a
push
little
the
shitty.
issue.
Yeah, that's a little shitty to do. Piss someone off because your motorcycle's making noise, so you come back with two more. Two more. That's
Fuck you,
it's
bitch.
funny. It is funny. It is funny, but I don't know if I would be getting that petty about it. That's all my topics. Do you have anything else?
No, I think we are at the end of our time for today.
Well, then that would bring us to the segment where I cover what's holding up my microphone.
Sounds good. What you got there, buddy?
So I went with something a little different this week. Not as
They're all
expected.
pornos.
They are all pornos. We're gonna have to blur all of this. First one, Backdoor Sluts 5. No. Um, yeah, a little different this time, but I thought it was kind of cool, and I also couldn't find the VHSs I was looking for. So the first thing holding up my microphone is going to be the original PlayStation.
Oh, it's a big change up.
Yeah, big change up, original PlayStation, and inside of it we've got I don't remember the actual title. VMX Racing. It's a motorbike racing game. Pretty cool. And the second thing, which PlayStation 1, good console, not as good as this one. So big
PlayStation
old
2.
heavy PlayStation 2. It's the thick boy.
I had the PlayStation 2 Slim.
Yeah, I did not. So I have the fat boy PlayStation. And the original PlayStation, I collect old consoles as well as VHSs. And those were, while I was looking for the VHSs I wanted, I came across those and thought, man, those will hold it up fine and be a fun switch up. PlayStation 1 and 2, very fun. I enjoyed lots of games on them. But I lost my original PlayStation 1. I bought this one at a flea market for pretty good price in comparison to what they go for online. So I was happy with that. And I'm just missing the PS4 now.
PS4 is vintage now.
No, I'm not necessarily collecting vintage consoles, just consoles in general. I don't have a PS5, but I don't really plan on spending the money on a PS5, you know. So,
Alrighty then.
yeah.
Well, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Blowhole. We
Mhm.
uh we had a very good conversation about some snacks. Good conversation about some other shit.
Just two
Um,
snacks talking about snacks. You know what I'm saying, brother?
yeah, just two snacks talking about snacks, man.
Uh huh.
Um, give us a follow if you get a chance on our socials. I believe it is the Blowhole Pod on everything: X,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, YouTube is the Blowhole Podcast. Um, TikTok, we got it all. There's some stuff on there. Go check it out.
Pinterest.
If you're an audio listener, maybe go check out the videos because there's some edited stuff in there that you may not get to see when you're listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we hope that everybody and anybody listening has a good night. Goodbye.
Why's my ear so red? Dink. Like dink, dink, dink.